In this issue of Spacecraft Guide, we have a special premiere which is going to show all of you from the Into the Future spacecraft how they took all of this 1967 technology and put it into a display like this. And we are specifically going to work in this issue at looking at this display, the primary flight display. I'm just going to go over a couple of things. So if you are a paying Patreon subscriber, you'll be able to click on all this stuff and go into it. But if you're not, you're just going to get a preview of what you'll be able to see if you join the Into the Future tier on my Patreon page. If we look at the PFD here, we see at the top we have PFD, which is the mode that we're viewing right now, and also we see we're in the landing mode, so that means we're coming down. And then we have several other modes here, the abort, MPS, and ICPS. And for this one here, landing PDF, basically we can take a line right down here, draw right down the side, and this side. On the left side, we have the local, vertical, local horizon. And on this side, it's more of the trajectory plot of going into the Earth. Now, just for our subscribers here on Patreon and our viewers, now we're going to go over the numbers. I'm just going to go over a little bit briefly on what these are and what you can look to see into the future that I'm going to explain for the Into the Future tier. So here one is the velocity. This looks like it's the internal velocity right now. We have the roll. So this right here, the bank is the roll. We'll go more into that, like what this red lines are here. And over here we have our altitude or height in feet, so we're 120,000 feet. Over here, this is the acceleration rate, and this is if it was an airplane, this would be vertical speed indicator. As you can see, it goes up to 3,000 feet, and this is in feet per second. They use this is called H dot. So height dot, I guess, is what that stands for in a rate or descent. So up here, if it's going this way, that's the climb and the increase, and this is the descent, the ascent and descent. And then 5, this is the altitude acceleration in feet per second squared, or H double dot, so we're at 20 there. At 6 here, we have the pitch, which is the current pitch of the aircraft, and you can see this is at 200 degrees up is what it's looking at. 7 is down here. This is the yaw, or the turn of the twist of the spacecraft. 8 here, this is the G meter, so you see 0, 15 being the max. That's 5, so this looks like about 7 degrees. Then down here we have 9. This is actually heading. So this is the yaw, then this is the heading here, and then this is the cross track. 10 is the cross track, and that's telling you how many nautical miles you're off from the track that you were supposed to be on. So it goes up to 100, and that's what this is going to be talking about. And then this is the actual trajectory plot, and that's the plot that you're going with respect to the Earth. Well, that is a quick and dirty description of the primary flight display here. Now, for our paying Patreon subscribers that are part of the Into the Future, we're going to go into this a little bit more. So if you want to join us and go over what we're going to see interactively and what you'll be able to play with and look into and find information on, join us on our Into the Future Patreon tier. So if you are a Patreon Into the Future tier subscriber and you click on this globe or this area right here, we're going to go to the local vertical local horizon. And when you click on it, it will take you to the local vertical and local horizon. Now, this you can see we're going to go a little bit deeper, and this can go all the way down even further. One more level here where you're going to go into the attitude display indicator. Now, all of these, we're going to go into it a little bit later on. These are all going to be separate videos, but you, since you're Into the Future Patreon tier subscriber of mine, you get to play with it now. Once again, tell your friends all about us. If they're a subscriber, have them upgrade to this level, or just have them join up with us and see if they like it. And once again, I thank you.